Hello there guys, good morning from Dhaka, Bangladesh. Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm doing a little bit different. I do this from like last 2 years or so. I have a little hobby beside my fragrance game, which is collecting watches, okay? And nothing fancy. I'm not a watch enthusiast per se. Like fragrances are my initial love and I collect a lot of fragrances, but from time to time I do collect watches which I like, and I do have few nice watch collections. I think they're nice because I got them by like from time to time, like different kind of watches. So those are my older collection. I did show my older collection, so I wanted to share with you. I told you yesterday that today, or rather, yeah, yesterday now already, I was gonna get something that I really love, and I did get it from Casio. These are the you can say the PRXs of Casio world. Okay, so PRX basically is a watch that is beautiful. I'll compare that because I did try the PRX and I did get a couple of other watches. So we'll talk about it. So in last year or January, I don't remember. I think maybe last year January, I was really getting few watches that I really liked. It started with this. Okay, let's go back a little bit. I don't know. People call it Kermit, I think, or the Hulk. Okay, this is the Duro, Casio Duro without the Marlin. Okay, the Marlin, people who know, it's supposed to be here. I could not find that, so I got this first, and I really like these dials. They look really nice. They're kind of big and chunky, but I really like these watches. They do beautiful. They have this what do you call, the crown can be locked or something. What do you call this? Screw down crown. Yeah, I don't know all the uh, terminology of watches, so I don't do watch reviews, but it's nice. It has beautiful face, got this nice little bezel. The watch is water resistant, 200 meters, so beautiful. A lot of features they are there, but build quality wise not as good as something like Orient or Seiko, or of course not Rolexes, but I like them. They're worthy getting it. For the price, they're very good. Then I did end up getting my favorite. I was looking for a Pepsi bezel for a very long time. I'll take my time. Okay, if you're bored, this is not a fragrance conversation, you can take a leave, no problem. But those who love watches, and especially Casio is my love. I have many Casio watches because I watch a lot of watch reviews, and then no, I'm not saying this is all I can afford. I can afford a bit more expensive ones, like more branded upscale, but I rather get like 10 different kind of watches than one very expensive one. Okay, so the PRX basically is a watch. Like, let me talk about that. Yeah, sorry about that. So basically, I was talking about the PRX that Tissot makes. Also, there were a few other brands. They make something that is a tribute to Tissot, or maybe let me just keep these watches next to each other. Just keep it here for your view. Okay. So that one and my Pepsi. So as I go, we'll show you some of the watches. So basically, I saw Citizen. I think Tsuyosa is the new latest, like last year they were released or something. So they have a lot more options like color variation. They have yellow. I really got this one recent times, which is a cheap watch, very cheap watch. It is from Current. This is like a $10 watch, but this color, basically I was trying to say this color, the watch that Citizen makes. So also I want to get it, but in Bangladesh very expensive, like $500. Well, is overseas these are very affordable. These can be had for I think $50 or so Duro, but in Bangladesh they are more like 120, 130, goes up to 150 depending on the model. Then I was looking for one with the like what do you call, the Duro with the Marlin, but Marlin version is very hard to find because I think they are discontinued. They're no longer making it collab with this house, but I found one, which was the last one that I got. This is the Batman, I think. It's called blue and black. So they have like 5 colors. I think the black one, whole black one that is Steve Jobs who wears it. I'm sorry, I forgot. The Apple owner, yeah, he wears it, right? So I really like this one because it's, you see the difference between those and this. Got this little Marlin here. I really like it, and these are very beautiful watches to wear. It got good presence, good features, very comfortable, and day in day out you can wear them for parties and stuff. So these are great. Casio on the budget, you can get one, two, three. These three for the price of less than a Seiko. Like less price than a Seiko Pepsi bezel. Okay, that's the price. Then I had my eye on the PRX. I'm going to the story, but before PRX, my eye went to this one. This is the one I really love. This is, I think, Kamasu or Kanno. I think Kanno. Okay, there are two versions. I fell in love with this red. The red dial. This one's not gonna do justice in the room at night, but in the sunshine, this thing is majestic. So I ended up saving and I got this one. I love this watch, one of the most favorite watches of my collection. This one. I'll show you one more that I love also. Like they are all love for me, but this other one from Seiko I love, the Champagne Bezel. I think these are discontinued. These are some more premium watches. So Orient and Seiko, they're cousins, I think the same Japanese watchmakers, so they make them. So when I was checking the Kanno, right, the red one of Orient, I sort of saw PRX for the first time. And what PRX? The ever so popular that Tiffany blue. Okay, and I always was thinking like, what is this hype with Tiffany blue? Because I did see fragrance like Tiffany. You know, they have a fragrance Tiffany, and then Tiffany for men. That fragrance to me, like the bottle looked really nice, but I did not really like the fragrance that much. But I did see like Tiffany is a very popular color. Man, this is gonna create problem. Just keep it like that. Okay, yeah. So I saw it, and the PRX. The most beautiful thing about PRX is that I did love the quartz movement more because I like. You see, this is the PRX inspired one, but I do like this one color dial. I don't like those dotted pattern. I don't know what you call those waffles. I don't remember what was the term, but the mechanical one, like the automatic one, they do have that the waffle sort of a dial, which I don't like, but I did put it on. I mean, the PRX, the color that I got today, it's a different version, which is the older version of Casio. This color, you see, I'll talk about this as well. Let's keep it here. So this one, and I saw this small one, 30 something, 37 or so. These two are out in one of our pages. So I was definitely sure I was gonna get this because I wanted the Tiffany blue, and I was gonna buy the Tiffany blue version of this. But no, I ended up getting this one. I'll tell you why. In the meantime, I got another watch. Also earlier this year is this vintage watch. Many of you saw it. These are all Casios, right? And I love them. They are not very expensive, but they are beautiful. And I ended up getting this one also yesterday for her. We'll talk about this perhaps. Oh, this is gonna fall. Okay. So yeah, these watches, let's keep it here, and then we'll talk about the story of PRX continues. Okay. I did put on the PRX. Okay. Fell in love with it immediately. Moment you do this with the PRX, the chain they have, it has this beautiful, flawless sort of like a mirror vibe. You guys know what PRX is. All of you are familiar with it, but I just love the chain, and I love, of course, the shape, which is beautiful. Back in the days, I used to like bigger dials more, but nowadays I am loving kind of like a more manageable this size watches because this is really manageable and looks elegant. So today or yesterday rather, I went to the shop. I'm like, I'm gonna get the Casio version because PRX are $600 here, okay, which is ridiculous because it's supposed to be like 300 to 400, I guess, right? I'm not gonna pay 600 for the PRX. I have other things to do, so I decided to get the Casio because I saw good reviews on Casio. And when I saw the watch first time, I saw this one first in Tiffany color, this color, and I put it on. It did not suit my skin tone. Okay, I mean, I do give preference to dials. You can see a lot of colorful dials I have, and I do love dials. I do have a thing for watches. They speak to me. You know, like I'll show you another one. Like I got this from Casio. I don't remember the model number, so sorry about that. But they have to pop. You know, they have to have some sort of magic about them. When you look at them, fashion accessory wise, they should appeal to you. So I was very sad because I did not like this color on me on the small PRX inspired Casio. Okay, so I decided, let me check out the other color. On the website, they put this on Casio page in Bangladesh. This one did not do anything to me. This one didn't stand up or inspired me. Moment I saw this on the light firsthand, and I will tell you why you have to see watches first and never buy online purchase. Okay, I put this on my skin. It spoke to me. This is literally like one of the most gorgeous ever dials. So PRX has these beautiful colors called baby blue. Then this one, Tiffany blue. They have, I think, the white one, which is in the rubber belt. They also have the dark green or dark blue. So they have several beautiful colors, but I really like the ice blue they have, which is more beautiful than the Tiffany blue. So Tiffany blue is sort of like a color. It will work for you either or not. It's very soft. It is not to say girly only, but like anybody can wear it, but you really have to know how to pull it off. You know, it's not that simple. Like you see this one, okay, like Duros. These are guys' watches. You know, you put them on, even the vintage or the Seiko or the Orient. You put this on, you guys know these are like straight up guys' watches. But imagine this color doesn't suit you, and then you know your persona or the watches, they don't go together, they are not cohesive. You'll feel very sad, even though you like the watch a lot, but it's not nice on you, right? So I decided to get this, and I decided to get this. So let's talk about some of the good things. Which one should I talk about first? Yeah, the one I'm wearing. So you see the dial, the room light will not do justice. I love this watch. The Casio definitely has some pros and cons, and let me take it out and show you the goods and bads. So first of all, the price. Okay, I've seen this watch literally like from different range in the world market, like let's say somewhere between 50 to 105, $110. Okay, in Bangladesh, I think, I don't know how long they're gonna stick to the price, but this price was for me was around 80, under $80. Some of the other shops they're selling under 100. Okay, so it's give or take, like that varies in that price point. So when you see this, you see the effect. Okay, the sunburst image, even though there's no sun, this thing popped. Okay, this is very, very close to the one that PRX has, this dial. Forget about the build quality, the machine, and the weight and the chain. We'll discuss it later, but from the far look wise, this really spoke to me, and this is a wonderful, wonderful watch. I bought previously a knockoff, cheap knockoff of the, let me see, hold on. Yeah, so I was talking about this watch that I got like last year or so. I think this is very affordable watch, not very expensive, under $20 or so, or maybe even cheaper. I don't remember. I got this one from Skemi. There's a brand called Skemi, Chinese brand, I think. So you see the size of that and this one, they are not the same. This is a bit bigger on the wrist, and this is much smaller. I think 37, 42, or 41, either one. This looks more like PRX. You guys are laughing. I know this is a cheap knockoff. Obviously, some of you call it fake. It's not fake, it's just knockoff from a different cheap company. But I was very happy with it. This one has this dome-shaped crystal. For me, price is not an issue. Whatever looks good to me, I wear it. Even this one has nice dial, but doesn't have the sunburst effect. So I was in hunt for something like a PRX substitute, and I found this one, the Citizen Tsuyosa. I really wanted that yellow dial, which has this bit dark on the side. That one is checkout worthy, $300, I think, overseas. So yeah, I was talking about this when I saw this one on the website that was just introduced. I did not like the picture. It looked like it's gonna be dull. I wanted this one, Tiffany blue. But when I went to the shop, put it on, see it in the color, this spoke to me. I picked it up. Okay, so pros, more pros. Beautiful dial. I'll give this 10 out of 10 for the dial. Beautiful, beautiful dial. It has that magic. And if you're not a brand snob, you will definitely appreciate the beauty. Some of my brothers and friends, they asked me, where did I get it? I gave them the address. So this one comes with this kind of like a thin, it's very thin, wears very thin on the wrist. I really like it, it's comfortable. And the quality of the chain is much better than some of the other Casios, like the build. And I'll show you the other one, the Tiffany blue I have, that quality is not that good, build quality. This one, build quality is okay. I think a little bit of a brush finish, almost fake. I don't know if it's fake or real. But yeah, looks good. Doesn't look like stainless steel, but they do have this nice little feature, which has this not butterfly, but it has this press. So it opens like that, so you don't have to like dig your nail and then try to open it. Clicks. Really nice, very simple. It has a model number at the back. I'll write down the model number. I'll give you the serial in the description box. So yeah, look wise, if you are into looks, if you want to wear something like with a suit, and you'll get compliments for sure. If you're wearing perfumes and you're wearing nice watches, people will compliment you and ask you. Okay, and if they're not a brand snob, they will appreciate it. So this thing, another good thing is I like the quartz movement. Okay, I don't usually have the patience to wear automatics, because the Orient, right, or some of the other ones, the Seiko, you have to hand wind them, some of them, and you have to, like the for the power reserve, then you have to set the time, date. It takes time. You sometimes just going out, don't have the time. And if you're not constantly wearing it like for 2 days, it will stop, like 24 to 48 hours. This one has power reserve. So yeah, this one is the quartz movement, run by battery. Beautiful. I think this line is unisex, but I think looks more guyish, right? What do you think? The next one, the magical thing about this dial is that from certain angle it looks green. Okay, because the hue of the light, I don't know what is the color or something. And then sometimes it looks like dark blue, and then sometimes when you turn it down, it looks dark, like more black or metallic. So grayish, bluish, sometimes turquoise, sometimes greenish tinge. Okay, and in the sun, in the broad daylight, I think it will give the proper dark blue slash green vibe. So these are beautiful aspects of this watch. I think the water resistance is 50 meters, which is nothing great. I mean, you can wash your hand and stuff, but I would not go swimming with it. Okay. But the build quality is much nice. I'll show you the next one, which is a bit bigger, 41, I think, or 42. That one doesn't have the build quality of this. So these are the good stuff. Price wise, amazing. So downside of this, if you compare to PRX, okay, let me put it on. If you compare with PRX, here are the differences. First thing is the brand value or brand image. Moment you wear the PRX, you turn the chain like that and it glows or it reflects in the light, people will go gaga. Even now till today, whenever I see a guy wearing PRX, I watch, like I stare at that watch and I admire it. Okay, that's one difference. The Casio, maybe with the chain, is simplistic, but it still looks very nice. Okay, not bad, but doesn't compare to PRX brand value or image. Second thing difference is the build quality. Definitely is not going to be the same weight or the same mechanism or the parts they use. Those are Swiss made. I think these are maybe made in China or Thailand, I'm not quite sure. But for Casio brand image, it's not bad. It is definitely good for the price point. Okay. Another thing I would say, maybe the PRX, it feels the sound of the watch. If you really hear the sound close to the sound, it sounds more satisfactory. So these are the things I think it's not really justify the price of PRX for me. Like it is brand image, definitely. Why you buy Rolex with so much money? It costs more than a BMW. So you buy for brand image, people admire you, but I don't buy things for that. Someday even if I'm rich, I'll wear what I really like. I buy what I like. Okay. So for me, this is still a champ, very beautiful watch, and it's a winner. So I'll take that off and I will show you the other watch. The rest of them I'm not going to talk, but let me just show you quickly what I got for her. This is in the salmon pink color, and I think this looks really great. It's a tad bit girly, but I think this watch will look really, really good for official. Like if you're wearing semi-official formal dress up, this will look good. And I think it has also the same exact spec of the watch. So these two colors are the best. And if you like, you can get the Tiffany blue. Okay, so let's put it here, and then let's talk about this one. The why I got the bigger watch. Okay, so this one, let me put it on. I'll talk about it. This one is cheaper. So the PRX model, the newer one, smaller one, that one costed about $70 to $80, like that price. This one came under $60. Okay, and I think overseas it's like the same price. It wears really beautiful. Since this is a little bit bigger, I get a bit more of the Tiffany blue. Don't ask me the science, okay, like how it works. If I said this one, the Tiffany blue didn't work on me, how come this is working? For some reason this worked. Okay, because this is more masculine. The shape of the watch is nice, but few things are missing. There's no press. This one, if you open like this, it's a bit cheap. And the build quality here, let me show you the weakness. If you rattle it, it sounds very, very cheap. It sounds like thin plastic sometimes. Okay, and the build quality is questionable. Definitely, it's not the best bracelet. This is okay. This is just okay. But this part, if you just watch this part, yeah, it looks of beauty, and I really like it. This one gives me the ice blue, baby blue vibe. It gives me the Tiffany blue vibe and a little bit of a marine green. Like I have a perfume. Let me show you. You understand what I'm trying to say. Okay, I have a fragrance called Bulgari Aquamarine. See them side by side. You see the resemblance? Yes. So if you like that fragrance, you can pair it up with this beautiful summer watch. This one you can wear, the one I showed you before, this one you can wear all year round. Mostly in winter it will be beautiful. Fall, this one will like pop in summer because the sun is out. Vibrant colors like yellow, red, baby blue, these things pop in the summer. So this ones, I used to previously own these watches. I think this was my 2-year-old watch. Where did that go? I have a blue dial watch. Yeah, not this one. Where did my watch go? Yep, in this one. Yeah. Oh no, not even this one. But anyway, let me just show you a few of the watches. That one. Yes, this one. If you see, Casios, they have like very similar looking models, but they're different from each other. This was my very first model. You saw me wearing this many times during my review. This also has a beautiful sunburst effect, $55. So these are in the same range. This one is a different one, the Sapphire Crystal Sapphire one, Sapphire Crystal one. This is beautiful. This is a even nicer blue. So that one was around 85, but these ones are in the same range. So you hear them, when you hear them knock, you know the material is not that good. It's not definitely stainless steel, maybe not scratch proof, and definitely not this and this neither have the sapphire crystal. So be very careful when you wear them. Avoid walls or obstacles or people when they're walking very fast. Stay away from them. It will serve you for a long time. One other thing, clean the watches after wearing them. Sometimes when your hand sweats inside, they start getting the salt and then rust, so they start going bad. If you care for this watch, it will run you for easily 2 to 3 4 years, good years. Okay, so the next one definitely must remember is that what I was trying to say, this sapphire crystal. What else? The watch. Okay, so the watch, basically you can wear this anywhere, very versatile. You can wear this in your classes, you'll get compliments or notice. You can also wear this for work. And I think the summer days, casual days, you just even wearing jeans and stuff, blue jeans and this to pair up beautifully. But one key difference between these two, even though this is a better watch, the smaller one is a better watch, but this one has lume. Like, even though small, not very significant, you can get the lume on the hands. But this one, absolutely nothing. In the dark room, if there's no light, you won't even see what you're wearing. So in that way, this is a little bit better, and this is a bit more masculine. So I like wearing this. Okay, and you can adjust these. You can take out the links, whatever is convenient for you. And there's also a little bit of a opportunity that you can have these, like adjusted here. So these ones give you 1 2 3 4 options, okay, or 3 options. So it will be very comfortable. I like wearing watches. Like, for me, is this fit is good. Some people say your veins are popping, yeah, but I don't like this rattling sound when you wear a watch. It has to be like, fixed. When you drive, they hold. Okay, in that way, these are better. Okay, these resins or the rubber belts are better. And even the NATO straps, I find them sometimes a little bit rope like, and I don't like them. So yeah, all in all, I'm very happy with the haul, even though this is just like this and this together cost me like 200 something dollars or dollars. Very happy. If I went to buy a Seiko, it would cost me 350 to 450, or even 700, 2000, like that. So Casio is a great brand. Definitely give them a try. There are many watches which are great. They have some vintages. They have watches like these ones. They look like a Rolex. Let me show you some more. I've shown them before, but they make great watches. Even Seiko has these, but these are the Arabic numerals. So yeah, these are beautiful watches, man. They make great watches, great quality, and people sometimes are just like prejudiced. Okay, if you buy watches like these, okay, if this one is made by like Seiko or Citizen or something, this is going to cost you 3 times more, right? But these, no, they don't do that. These watches, they do very good over the time. The battery lasts for a very long time, and they have some great iconic watches like uh Royal, Casio Royal, yeah, yes, Casio, not Casino, yeah, Casio Royal. So I am very proud to have these. I have a couple of these watches that I also wear, the G-Shocks, but I don't buy the Bluetooth ones. I like these. These look great on me, very good for everyday usage and very light. So do let me know what are your thoughts on these watches, and do you love PRX? It's a dream watch for me. Someday, if I save up enough, I'll buy it. But this hobby is great. You wear any of the watches, people look like this looks different. So you have to go to the shop. My last few lines, if you really like watches, do not sit at home and browse on internet and just see reviews. You see a lot of reviews, okay, you watch a lot of reviews, you watch same watch review from 4 different channels. And what you also do is go to the shops. Don't be shy. If you buy one watch, try a few other watches. You never know what happens. I sometimes get carried away. Even though these are affordable, I maybe plan to go buy one, then I end up buying like 3 4 because I go see models like this one that Tom Cruise wore in Mission Impossible, the first movie. And maybe sometimes something catches my eye, like something casual like this, right? And I buy them. It's not like I'm the richest guy here, but yeah, sometimes I do spend money. I have some nice Seiko as well. This is very beautiful, smaller on the wrist, but beautiful watches. So you can go to the shops, put them on, then you see, because your wrist size and your personality and your eyes, everything has a coordination, and to speak to you, they'll speak to you if they work for you or not. Maybe you love it so much on the web page, but when you put it on, it doesn't work. It's a no-go. But then you love something else instead. Okay, so this is how the watch game goes. I'm really enjoying this. I'm learning. I'm very much like a newbie in the watch game, but I think I like my colorful watches, and I really die for good, beautiful, um, like dials mostly. Some people are enthusiastic about the movement, then automatic, mechanical watches. Maybe someday I'll be there, but do let me know what your favorite watches, what do you wear, and what was your first watch, and do you have a thing for the watches? That would be lovely to hear. Have a nice day. Thanks for watching, guys. I think I'll end it here. I'm just happy to be sharing. Okay, do not take this as an arrogance that I'm showing off, or I don't know anything much. Just after the fragrance game, the watches really make me happy. And yeah, even budget $100, $200 watches also great. Have a nice day. Good night from Dhaka, Bangladesh. Bye bye.